Alright, it's the next day, it's the next morning. I think it's just after 8 o'clock. I'm going to start today off. I'm going to go to the gym and come back and then get a bunch of stuff done today. So I want this weekend to be completely dedicated to making a video. I don't know if I'm going to get it finished, but I would like to film a lot of it. And what I want it to be is my new channel trailer. I have a rough idea of what it's going to be, so I might even start that this afternoon. Maybe, but it's really grey outside at the moment. I don't know what the weather's going to be like later on, but I'm going to hit the gym and I'm going to take the GoPro. I'm going to take this little dude and just see if it's, I'm sorry if this was out of focus, because I've just had bad luck with my manual focus. Yes, I'm going to take this little dude with me, see what I can come up with by just using the GoPro for a while. So, okay, let's go. I think I left my sunglasses in the gym somewhere. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to go have a look. Found my shades. I tell you what, there's nothing more like vlogging in public is hard enough, but pulling out a little camera in the gym, it's a whole different level. So I recorded like nothing. I don't know, I think I got some I think maybe like 1 or 2 clips, but like, I don't know, vlogging in the gym, I don't think it's meant for me. Someone's bipped. I don't know if they're bipping at me. I don't know why they'd be bipping at me. Alright, I'm going home. I think it's time. I'm gonna get the big camera. Okay, I gotta make sure my mic is actually plugged in for once. That'd be great. Okay, so gym is done. Didn't work out for too terribly long, probably like half an hour, maybe more. So I got a little bit more boring stuff to do today, but I want to talk about the GoPro for a little while. So I'm gonna eat, then I'll talk about this little dude, because I'm really happy with this. So this is the GoPro Hero 5 Session. Now this currently it's the newest GoPro in this range. So you've got the big GoPros, which is like your Hero 5 Black, all of that. They're the more expensive ones. They're quite a bit more expensive. The thing with them is they have a little LCD screen on the back so you can see what you're shooting, which is helpful. This doesn't have that. As you can see, this is just a tiny little cube, and this is it. This is the GoPro, and it's really good. I bought this thing because I wanted a camera that I could sort of do anything with and didn't have to be too careful with it. And these things kind of sturdy, you know, they're an action camera, so they're built for run and gun shooting, and you can just toss it around and it'll be alright. That's why I wanted to get one of these. It doesn't ever hurt to have an extra camera angle. This little thing can shoot at 4K. 24 frames per second, which is really good. My DSLR can't do that, so I'm really happy to have a little camera that can do that. Can also shoot at 1080p at 90 frames a second. The thing is, because it's a GoPro, it has a couple of different fields of view. So sometimes you'll be using like that really super wide fisheye kind of lens look where it distorts the edges a little bit. I'm not really a fan of that look, but sometimes I'll use it. I used it this morning when I was going to the gym, when I was recording all that B-roll in the car. That was using the wide view. Now that wasn't using the super wide view, that was just using the wide angle. I don't see myself really ever using a super wide, but you can get that kind of stuff. Now there's two other fields of view in here that I really like. One is the linear and the other is the I can't remember what the other one's called. Can't remember. Not important. But it's a little bit more, it's still a wide angle, but kind of get rid of that distortion that you get with a really super wide fisheye kind of lens. It's not perfect, you can kind of see seams in it, but it's really not that bad considering everything else this thing can do. So I really like it. I wanted to test out the waterproof. The waterproof feature on this thing is one of the main reasons I was really keen on getting it, because it just adds to the things I can do with it. It says that it can last, you know, you can take it about 10 meters underwater and it'll be fine. There's nowhere I can really test that today, so I just needed a real simple, easy way to test it out. And I just threw it in the fish pond just to see how the footage would come out. And I haven't looked at it fully like in high res yet, but looking at it just from using my phone to see what the GoPro can see, it actually looked really good. So I'm really impressed with this thing. I think it's really, really cool. It's definitely something that I'm interested to see just what I can do with it. It's so tiny, I can throw this thing anywhere. That was the one thing that really impressed me about it this morning. When I first got it, I knew that I'd use it, but I didn't think I'd use it all the time. I didn't think it would be something that I'd use every day. Using it this morning though, and just being able to just plop it up on the dashboard, or you know, put it in front of the steering wheel, or stick it on the side of the door pointing out the window, it's just so tiny and so versatile that it's really cool, and I can see myself using this a lot more. I haven't looked at the footage yet. I haven't really looked at the high-res versions of the clips that I took, but just from previewing it, I think this is something that I can see myself using quite a bit, especially for vlogs. Like, I set this up, shoot a time-lapse with it wherever I am. You know, the different little mounts you get are really useful. It also comes with a couple of plates, sort of like this little part that what is it, like a hot shoe or a cold shoe, whatever. It comes with the little clamp bit that this mount can sit into, and you've got one that's just flat with an adhesive bottom that you can stick onto flat surfaces. And it also has the same thing, but it's slightly curved, and I think that's designed to put on like a bike helmet or something. I'm not riding around with no camera on my head, so I don't want to test that. As for like problems with it, I mean, it's hard to say because I've only really been using it for just today. I guess, and this is really minor, like this hasn't yet affected how it works, but it gets really hot when it's recording for a long time. So I had this recording for a fair while, you know, in the car. It was basically, I had it recording for the whole trip and I was just moving it from spot to spot. It got really hot by the end of it, like really hot. So that's something to think about. It can get quite hot when you're using it. It cools down really quickly after you turn it off for a little while, but that's a thing that I noticed. This thing it's designed to just be pull it out, push the button, and you're recording. So it's constantly off, obviously. Now you have a button on the back which you're only going to use if you want to change the camera settings, or if you're connecting it to a phone or something for the very first time. Other than that, you don't need to ever use this button on the back. It's just there for when you want to change things, or if you want to change from video to photo mode. The main button is the shutter button on the very top. Now it's off right now, but as soon as I push it, it boots up and it will instantly start recording whatever I'm looking at. So it's recording right now. You can see there's a light on the front and a light on the back blinking. In terms of audio quality, this is what it sounds like. It's not bad. It's not as good as my shotgun mic, obviously. It's a bit of a wider field of view, so I'm sitting this right next to my DSLR. That's right there. And you can see the GoPro can see a lot more around me than this thing can. At least I hope it can. I don't know what this thing can see. But the audio is not horrible. It's not the best, especially if you're going outside and it's going to be windy. These microphones are going to pick up a lot of that. But overall, it's not too bad. And then to stop recording, you just push that button. It'll turn itself off. It's off and it's good to go. So I haven't used it like a heap yet, and when I start to use it more, I'll probably find little things that I don't like about it, but it's not bad. It's really good for, I think I just started recording. Yeah, it's not bad. It's really good. The mount itself, I actually found, like, I haven't tried taking this with me anywhere yet, the whole setup. The only time I've used the GoPro and actually recorded with it like this is when I stuck it on an adhesive mount and tried to shoot a time lapse. That was it. That's the only time I've used this like housing for it. When I took it out this morning, I literally just took this with me. I could throw it in my pocket, pull it out, push record whenever I wanted, and that was it. So it's something that I really enjoy. I can see myself using this a lot more than I thought I would in the beginning, so it's pretty cool. Okay, I think reviewing a GoPro is enough for one vlog, so let's call it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So don't forget, I'm doing that giveaway as well. I'm not giving away like an iPhone X or a Tesla. I'm giving away a book, but it's a really good book. It's a really good book. Anyway, if you want to enter that, you got to check out yesterday's vlog. I'll link it there. I'll put it up here. And if you want to increase your chances of winning, go follow my Twitter. I've linked it in the description, so go follow me there, and you've got to retweet the pinned post. It'll be like the very first post. You got to retweet that. For every 10 retweets I get on that tweet, I will add another book to the prize pool. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow with yet another exciting installment of my daily vlog. I think I said that yesterday. Did I say that? Did I use that ending yesterday? I'm really struggling to end the vlogs. I don't know why I'm struggling so much, but I'm just